Hi guys, Emma at hoopingmad.co.uk here with the second part of the one-handed coin flip tutorial. If you haven't done part one, I'd seriously recommend that you do this first. In this tutorial, we're not going to necessarily look at the one-handed flip itself, but how to use it in combination with some twins moves. So just demonstrating a few of those here. All the moves covered in this tutorial start with one hoop spinning backwards and one hoop spinning forwards. In this case, the right hand is going to spin backwards because that's going to do the coin flip, and the left hand spinning forwards. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is get rid of one hoop just to double check that you're really happy with this one-handed coin flip. We're going to start by doing it in the right hand. So if you haven't already done this, please do check out part one. You can click on the link in the actual video. So you're spinning backwards behind you. You grab and frame your body and come round, but I want you to really make sure that you're coming round on your elbow this time, so your left hand is actually staying low and to the side of your body, so that when you finish this move, the hand is actually on the outside of the hoop. This is going to really help with a lot of the two hoop variations. Okay, so you're going to want to start one hoop behind you going backwards, and the other hand is going to be static in front of you with a happy spider grip, so gripped on the outside just in front of you. You're then going to do the coin flip with the right hand. When the hand gets down to a point where the hoops are touching, you can step your left leg back in the same iso turn as before, locking the hoops together so that both hoops turn at the same time. This creates like an H shape as you go round and looks really, really effective. Do the same move as the one-handed coin flip, iso turn. So the right hoop is doing exactly the same as it was in part one, but when you get to this point and the hoops are in the H shape, I actually lock my right hoop against my left wrist so that I can feel that it doesn't move. So again, as it comes round, when it touches that left wrist, I hold it there as I do the turn, so you create this ape shape which looks really effective. Make sure you do this move to the front as it looks loads better. So once you have the idea of this, you can actually do this from a spinning start. So if you start your right hand spinning backwards and your front hand spinning forwards, you do the coin flip with your right hand, and then you bring the coin flip round at the point when the left hand is at the lowest point of its rotation, so that you can then spin around with an extension. So the key to doing this move when you're spinning is actually getting the timing right. So when this coin flip comes over from the right hand and touches the left wrist, you actually just need to wait until that left hoop is fully extended out and on the back of the hand before you turn around, and that will give you the full extension. So if you watch the left wrist at the moment, so when this right hoop comes round and the right hoop makes contact with this left wrist, you wait until the hoop is on the back of the hand and then do the turn, keeping that hand at the same distance away as the right hoop. So locking that, that left wrist and the right hoop together will keep that extension clean. So another option is to actually do a double isolation. So you're going to start with one spinning forwards, one spinning backwards. The right one comes over, and then you grab both and start doing an isolation with both. I don't do this very much, so they're a bit all over the place. You need to do the isolation slightly further out than you would be used to be doing to make room for each other. So with the left hand, the change point is the same as it was in the ISO turn. So you're doing one forwards, one backwards. The backwards one does the coin flip. When that hoop hits the left wrist, the left hand can transfer into an isolation or a sort of isolation depending on the wind and how good your isolations are. And then you can just carry on doing both isolations. So another nice variation is using the throw from part one. So we're going to start with one hoop spinning forwards and one hoop spinning backwards, left hoop forwards, right hoop backwards. You can actually practice this with the left hoop just static and then add the spin later on. But we're going to do the coin flip with this back hoop that's in the right hand. As it comes round, you feel the rotation on the inside of your elbow, and then you've got this space that you can throw the hoop on the inside underneath your left arm, and then you can either grab both of them and go into sort of spinning moves, or you can carry on with weave moves. So the right hoop comes round and does a little throw under, and then you can catch them. You can see where the gap is slightly better from the side. So my left hand is outwards, I'm bent at the elbow, and this creates this space for the other hoop to be thrown through. So my favourite thing to do with this one-handed coin flip is to actually go into hip reels afterwards, which you can see here. This tutorial is more for people that can already do hip reels. If you want to learn the hip reels, they're taught in full in the Twins Separating the Hands online workshop, and they're effectively one forwards and one backwards figure of eight using the penguin grip. So if we concentrate first on the right hand comes round, and when it gets to the bottom of its isolation, it tucks behind and starts doing a forwards figure of eight with the penguin grip. The hip reel is essentially one forwards figure of eight with the penguin grip and one backwards figure of eight with the penguin grip. So this time we're going to concentrate on the left hand, and the left hand is spinning forwards. When the right hand has done its turn, you do an extra circle on the front with the left hand, which allows you to bring your hand backwards, leading with the thumb this time and doing a backwards figure of eight low by your hips. So when you put these together, one going forwards, one going backwards, and alternating. If you are learning these penguin grip figure of eights by yourself, just make sure you keep your hands low and practice lots with one hand at a time, and that'll really help. So all these combinations can also be done with the left hand doing the coin flip. This is all part of the Silent Reversals hoop workshop that's available at hoopingmad.co.uk. So have a play with these, and I hope you enjoy them. And if you have enjoyed this tutorial, please check out my online workshops at hoopingmad.co.uk. We're adding new ones all the time, and it's really exciting. And I hope to hoop with you soon.